next game is Dracula 2. I'm being quiet because this is our only chance to see this cutscene. Because they don't actually show it in the main menu, so. This was essentially the final cutscene of the first game. Which we do not play because, well, it's just not as good. For context, these women are Dracula's brides.
We say that we can never come back from hell. This time, a miracle has happened, and it really is a miracle. Mina is near me, still unconscious, but alive, and that is the most important thing. I don't know how Mina will be marked by this adventure, but all I know is that as long as the Count is alive, Mina will be in danger. I can't avoid the confrontation any longer. Once I'm in London, I will have to confront Dracula. For Mina, and for all the men on this earth, this time, and with the help of God, we will definitively destroy the monster. I swear it.
And again, all of those pictures in the back were all cinematics from the first.
So our friend has returned alive from Transylvania with Mina and the Dragon's Ring. He has proved to be a more difficult adversary than I imagined. Watch him. He must not cause us any more trouble. Is that understood? Yes, Master. I hope so for your sake. Because the hour of victory is near, and I will no longer tolerate the slightest error. A little more patience, and Jonathan Harker will cease to be a problem. And then Mina and the Dragon's Ring will once more belong to me. I have spoken.
Master, it's you. It's really you.
Get up and tell me that everything is in place just as I had intended.
Yes, Master. Everything is ready, just as you ordered me to do.
Then let my will be done. Nothing can stop me now. Nothing and nobody.
Alright, so before we hit the new game, just a little bit of context. So this game from the late 90s, early aughts, is loosely based on the plot of, the novel Dracula. And it's the sequel to the first game called Dracula Resurrection. So in that game, the idea is that, despite the events of the book, or somewhat in a parallel way to the events of the book, Mina was under Dracula's spell and went to Transylvania, and Jonathan Harker went there and saved her, as we've seen in the opening cinematic, from Dracula's brides and just brought her back to London. So now the goal of this game is to, try to actually kill the vampire. And despite the cinematics maybe not being great, especially when it comes to bodies being rigid, I think it is a very fun game. It has a lot of atmosphere. So let's go ahead and hit.
Already a week has gone by since we returned from Transylvania, and I still cannot manage to sleep. Mina's condition is very worrying. The vampire's bite is causing her to have increasingly violent attacks. Fortunately, our good friend Dr. Seward is achieving miracles in his fight against this disease without a name. And then there are these shadows that slide along the wall and seem to watch me. Is it because of the ring that I brought back from Dracula's castle? I hope that Seward can give us an explanation. He's been examining the object for a week now. I myself have finally decided to go to Carfax, Dracula's latest sanctuary in London. Perhaps I shall find some clues there that will help me to pick up his trail.
Alright, so we are in Carfax. Not to be confused with the service that exists in the United States for used cars. Okay, so unlike Siberia, it has been a few years since I've played this game. Getting it to run has actually been a bit of a pain in the butt, especially to stream it since I only have one monitor. I have to run windowed, and this game does not like to be run windowed. Just yet here. So I am running it in windowed mode through WN. I don't remember the program, but it's a program. It's a free program you can use to essentially run any Windows program mode. But because of it, it also means I can't really switch off without fully closing. I should also make some saves because you can straight up die in this game. And if you die, well, it's good. No autosaves back in the odds. Have wood. Also make sure to load my gun. Good thing to do. Do anything down yet. Sticks. Oh. What do we have? We have some piano score, some sort of coin, and some matches. We got a shit ton of stuff. Let's start doing with some. How I miss my big feasts. Let me try to put myself in Dracula's shoes. How I miss my big feasts. When my guests have tried to cross the chessboard, end up impaled to death when the ground gives way under their feet. Today, the system hasn't functioned for a long time, but the trap's still there. Only the right positioning of the piece indicates the way to reach the other side safely. Chess is a game which ends when the king being put to death. Pawn dies first, which is far more amusing.
How I miss my enormous feasts.
Yes, we do have
When
a
so many of my
voiceover.
guests tried to cross the chessboard and perished impaled when the ground gave way under their feet. The system hasn't functioned for a long time, but the trap is still there. Only the right positioning of the pieces indicates the way to reach the other side safely. Chess is a game which ends with the king being put to death, unless the pawn dies first, which is far more amusing.
I think it did a good job. I think it did a good job. The only thing we can read diary? No. There's this weird thing, which later, more weird stuff.
Carfax gives me great satisfaction, and it is a safe refuge where I can drink the blood of my victims. That is why I leave my black guard to watch the house. In that way, no intruders can go where they are not supposed to. Carfax gives me great satisfaction, and it is a safe refuge where I can drink
Sorry
the
for the
blood
double
of my
raid.
victims. That is why I leave my black guard to watch the house. In that way, no intruders can go where they are not supposed to. These humans are decidedly useless. The secret mechanism that I found here is so basic that a child of 4 could work out how to use it in just a few minutes. I have nothing but contempt for such a childish race.
Seemingly blank pages. And this is the last page in this diary. We have also this weird thing. Candle, which can light. We can light. A compass of sorts, and that's what we got. Test here. Got this candle holder and this sort of telescope. Okay. Yeah. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Oh, E. Thank you. Door's locked. We unlock it, and we make a save. Because I know that that shit is about to happen. Anything else here? Just this guy. Jefferson Peabody. I don't suppose that's what I meant to spell Peabody. Sure. Cemetery of Highgate. Boy. Okay. Okay, we're safe for the moment. So that is the black guard mentioned by Dracula himself, so we kind of need to make sure we get some sun in that thing's face, so it dies. But to make some sun, we first need to find... Okay, well, this is useful, and aha! I think the first time I played this game, it took me forever to find that pipe thingy. Oh. Okay. Step up. Let's go ahead and do some mirrors. Okay. Yeah! Burn to death, you vampire!
Luckily, the light protected me.
Save. Okay, yep. And that is why I made a save. Okay, reload. How do I? Yep, yep, yep. Okay. This is all nice and good, but I really would like. Aha! Mirror number 2. Yeah! Duck it! Couple of assholes over here. Wait, their animation looks weird. Their buns do not look rigid. And this really feels maybe a bit of a, stretch. Because, oh, we are reflecting the light in every direction. They all die. Alright. Challenge number 1 has been cleared. Let's see. Okay, we dump that. Okay, these are useful because I can use them to open the crate. Also useful. Okay. It's not gonna let me go through there. I'll grab the thing. Can I not look at the weird ass coffin? Not yet, at least. But we know we can. Cut this off. Oh, and I see. Whoa, this work. Okay, we were missing something here. There is some information that we are missing. Huh? Nothing yet. I should find a shovel somewhere. There is a shovel somewhere in this garden that I have not picked up, as far as I remember. That we did. The oil. Off. Take another look upstairs now that we're not pressed for monsters. I'm gonna let us go back in there, which is... Oh!
The domain in question lies in the district of Purfleet and is called Carfax, probably a corrupt form of the Old French meaning four faces, given that each side of the house faces one of the cardinal points. The house is very large and dates from the Middle Ages. It may well have been an old mill once. There are a small number of houses round about, one of which is quite big and of recent construction. This serves as an asylum for the insane and is run by Dr. Seward.
Alright, I think that is what I was looking for. Now that I have that, let me go back. The thing outside. Okay, let's oil this baby up. Aha! So this has to be the down triangle with a mark. This guy. And it should contain this. The up triangle with a mark. Crane. The up triangle. And contains weird monster pixie thingy. That's the down triangle, and this guy. And we have just emptied the sewers. And as we feel very proud of our work, in the sewers. Make a save. Because you never know. Like, I don't think there's actually anything going on at the moment, but I might be misremembering. Alright, and this is actually a good spot to make a save. We are at the entrance of the lunatic asylum where our friend Dr. Seward is healing Nina. And this is where we will pick it up tomorrow, when we will play for a couple hours and hopefully make some good progress on this game. So in the meantime, you can find me at twitch.tv/gameswithnick and youtube.com/gameswithnick. You'll find the VODs, as you can see in writing that's on the corner of the stream. Thank you for watching, and yeah, until next time.